Hi, are you concerned about the impact humans have on global warming? Are you concerned about what the planet could potentially look like for future generations? Or the possible extinctions of specific species? Or flooding of the cities? If yes, you should consider a new method of transportation. We are in a global warming crisis and our planet is warming at an exponential rate with profound effects. Here's why. Vehicle transportation contributes to 1/5 of the greenhouse gases released in the atmosphere. 1 pound of burnt gasoline equals 25 pounds of CO2. On a yearly basis, one individual that transports themselves through gasoline-powered vehicles contributes to 4.7 metric tons of CO2 released in the air. Now, according to the Department of Energy, altogether, this is 1,115 metric tons of gasoline yearly. Now, this effect is huge. This caused the extra CO2 in the atmosphere causes the planet to warm, which then causes glaciers to melt. Because of the glaciers melting, this causes an unstable habitat for the species in the area to go extinct. Not only from the melting of the glaciers, it will cause a rise of sea levels that could potentially flood our major cities in Florida, California, and New York. Okay, we are on a devastating path and something needs to be done. Fortunately, there is a cheap and healthy alternative that isn't as expensive as buying an electric car. It is as simple as going to your local store and buying a bike. You will start off by doing 15 to 30-minute errands of bike transportation and increase your time and distance as you become accustomed to this new method. Now, I know this sounds exhausting and this would take willpower and this can be quite challenging depending on your current physical fitness. But all hard work pays off. With consistency of this new method, before you know it, you will have transformed your physical body and fitness level, creating a healthier and stable functioning cardiovascular system, but you also have done your share of fighting global warming. If we can get 20 to 30% of our society to adopt bike transportation, that will equate to a decrease of 11% of CO2 released in the atmosphere. This will then cause the rate that our planet is warming to slow down, slowing down the melting of ice caps, keeping stable habitats for the species, and also keeping healthy sea levels that won't flood our major states like Florida, California, and New York. It will allow us to keep the beautiful sights, cities, and exotic species for future generations to admire. We owe them that. So, I urge you to reconsider a new method of transportation and adopt my suggested way. The planet needs changing and it requires us humans to step up and change one at a time. We need new methods to help keep our planet healthy for future generations. The planet and wildlife need saving and requires one person to step up at a time. So I encourage you to go to your local bike shop, buy an affordable bike, and increase your distance and time travel with your bike slowly. That way you can get it done in the future.